On behalf of BizTimes, I'd like to thank each of you for what you do to make the lives of those in need better.
Today you're going to hear from some thought leaders as well as healthcare providers in the trenches about some significant successes and some seemingly sometimes overwhelming challenges.
In a moment, you'll hear from Adam Kindred. Adam will share a story about his opioid addiction and long-term recovery.
I'm asking you to invest with your heart, to actually make this a priority for you, because medically assisted treatment, healthcare, it's important, it's very important, but at the same time, I feel like we're neglecting this generation of youth that are growing up with what's going on with this problem. Forgetting about the ripple effect that trauma is going to have to these next generations. What does that generation look like in 15 years if we don't solve this opioid thing and we're neglecting prevention up front?
I think it's a bit of an assumption that we think it's just a mental health issue or just a medical issue or just a law enforcement issue, when in fact it's all three. And so we tend to live in a society that says, if I choose one thing, then it negates the other, when it can actually enhance it. And so I think together we can figure it out. We just have to do a lot of arguing and a lot of bickering and a lot of pushing so that everybody understands each other's side. And so sometimes I think we're so nice and so helpful, that we miss the fact that we have to get this done now.
I always tell patients that when they come in and they're utilizing your medications, that this isn't the cure. This is something to help you work on what you need to work on. They need to take responsibility. They need to find a new way to find joy in life, to find meaning in life, to find fulfillment, to do all those things, and the medication is just part of it. So that's proven to be very effective.
And then finally, at least from my perspective at Concordia, really working with our healthcare professionals on the empathy and compassion side of things. If my students leave Concordia not understanding that substance use disorders are a true disease state, I've failed. So really working with them to understand that these patients are deserving of compassion, empathy, and our time just as much as the patient who's suffering from cancer or diabetes.
Following our presentation and panel discussion on the opioid crisis and understanding its impact, we'll recognize 18 award winners who have had a tremendous impact on so many lives in our region.
So each year, BizTimes Media and our event sponsors recognize doctors, nurses, staff, volunteers, healthcare organizations, and leaders who are truly making a difference by helping people in our community to live healthier and sometimes even saving lives.
The Healthcare Hero Awards recognize people and organizations making a positive difference in the healthcare industry. The accomplishments of all the honorees recognized have helped to make the community better, stronger, and healthier. And that is the ultimate goal and aspects of the healthcare industry.
How about one more round of applause for all of our healthcare heroes today?